How old are you?
3.
Daniel. 9.
Haley got so many. Michael. 4. What's your name? Sarah. She's. How old are you? 2. Kayla.
I'm gonna put it in.
Yes.
Brandon, say your name and how old you are to end in.
Go like this. David. 7.
Can you say your name and how old you are?
Like this.
Brandon,
Blanket.
2.
Your chin. I mean your chin. I'm gonna get that position.
It's really funny to me. But you get my mind. State your name and age.
She like spoke up when you get
Michael.
10 months.
11 months.
10 months.
10 months old.
Michael, 10 months old.
So say your name and age.
Oi, 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 oi. Little cold.
What's your age?
Kayla.
Where's the baby?
Kayla.
Where's the baby? Oh, there's the baby. Where's the baby? Can you show your hand? Is there a baby in there? Is this your little brother? Brandon, age 2. Ethan Allen. There's Kayla. Age. Are you gonna sing a song? Come here.
How Ed and I met. Let's see. Ed had one day. Ed was over. We were seniors in high school, and he was with his boyfriend, whose sister ran around with my sister, and my sister said, "I have a sister at home your age to Ed, and you should come over sometime to our house to meet her." And they never called and said they were coming, and we had just built a swimming pool outside our yard, and I was in a bathing suit when they came, and when I saw them I ran in the house and I wouldn't come out because I didn't want them to see me in a bathing suit. So then he came back again. So then he came back again. And we went out, and I forget, we probably went we just went for a barbecue or something.
Where did you put my
No, and his
yo-yo?
boyfriend and my sister.
Mommy, where did you put my yo-yo?
So then we came home, and I had never dated before, and this girlfriend of mine said to me, well, I said, well, how do you know when a boy wants to kiss you? And she said, well, if he gets real close and he looks in your eyes. So Ed got close and looked in my eyes, and I thought I kissed him, and he said he was shocked to death.
I can't wait to hear this story.
And that's really the same thing.
That's your first date?
First date. Well, I didn't know how to
My dad's version of it.
No, on the cheek.
Cheek. Okay.
Well, okay, so. So then we went home, and
Why did he quit till I'm sitting down with
I guess he called me time right before I was going into nurses training. No. I was still a senior in high school, and anyway, I got really upset when I found out that he asked another girl to go to his senior prom from his school, his high school. And then I asked him to go to my senior prom, and we went to our senior prom. And then I didn't hear from her for a while. I went to nurses training, and he used to come to see me at nurses training. And he used to tell me that he loved me, but he was a liar because one day I was walking to the bus home. I was going home. I was walking to the bus, and here he comes down the street holding a girl's hand. They were coming from a movie. And he said, this is Mary. And he said, do you want to ride home? And I said, yes. So, he was on a date. So, Ed was here, I was in the middle, and she was here, and he had dropped her off first. So anyway, we went to her house, and I peeked out the window to see if he said kissing her good night, but he didn't kiss her good night. Or maybe he did, I didn't see it.
It was a cheat thing.
So then he took me home, and I didn't talk to them all the way home. I was really upset with them because I said, how could you tell me you loved me and then go out with another girl? And so then I got back, so then he took me back to the nurses. We had me back by 10, and we got back at 10, and I came in, and I was crying, and I was telling all the girls that I met Ed with another girl, and they said, dirty rat, will never speak to him again. They were calling him all kinds of
That's
names.
where the term came from.
So, let's see,
But something must have happened that you decided to date.
well, he called
Yeah, really. Let's hear
and
Dad's
said,
side of
and
it.
I said, it's either her or me. Make up your mind.
Ultimatum.
Ultimatum, yes. So he said it was me. And then I had the hardest time convincing my friends he was all right because I had talked him up as such a bum and a dirty rat. They wouldn't speak to him. But anyway, so then he went away to college, and I was a nurse's training. And we didn't see each other very often because I only had like 1 week off, week end off a month, and maybe we saw each other a couple times a year. We'd get together 5 years, but we didn't see each other hardly ever until I graduated from nurse's training, and I went to work at the Bronx, and he came to visit me with my parents after I was there a month, and we told my parents we would meet them at a certain restaurant. And we went into church, and we knelt down, and he took my hand, and he slipped a diamond on my finger.
Oh, let's get a close-up of it.
In church on Broadway in New York City. And so then we went to dinner, we met my parents, and I kept flashing my ring like
They didn't notice it?
No. I was, and so finally I said, well, don't you notice anything? And they said, what? And I said, Ed gave me a diamond in church today. I said, oh.
Oh, in church. That's
So
nice.
anyway, so then when I went back to the nurse's residence, I had to wake them all up. And
Like what month was that?
Say that dirty rat.
How old were you engaged?
I went to work there as soon as I graduated in May, so we got engaged probably in June or July. Oh, no, because, I can't remember the day we got engaged. But it was soon after. Because he was afraid I was going to meet a doctor. Because everybody's goal in my class was to meet a doctor and get married and be rich for the rest of their life. And so I bring that up to him all the time now, how I could be rich.
could have
I
married
could have been living in this big house with lots of money. But my best friend is still single. She was going to do the same thing.
Doesn't always work.
That doesn't always work, yeah. Okay.
So tell us about your wedding day.
Our wedding day?
Did you plan it for months in advance like brides do these days?
Well, see, I was working in the Bronx, Veterans Hospital. And, talk about sexual harassment. I went in the dark room with this doctor, and he kissed me a couple of times.
What was his name? Doctor.
He was
Lowlife.
he was married. He was good looking. He was married. And I wonder what happened to him. And I told one of the girls from my class.
Then she went after him.
No, she just couldn't believe it. I mean, I didn't know what to do about it. It just bothered me. But
Were you married at the time?
No, I was working in the Bronx VA hospital. But I worked in the cardiac ward, and we used to go in there to study the X-rays. And he always asked for me. So I was going.
Okay, I thought you were going to tell us about your wedding day.
If I'm my wedding.
She got sidetracked on this.
So okay, but then
When you asked her about that, she said, speaking of sexual harassment.
I worked for a year, and it was at this time that the Prince of Monaco came to the United States, and he met Princess Grace, and he was coming to our hospital in the Bronx. So everybody was polishing up everything.
I flashed to the dirty rat.
Remind me other side of the story, Deb. We'll get his turn in a minute. Keep him secluded back
It was, I guess, more or less, my wedding was planned only on weekends that I would come home. My mother made all the plans.
She did it.
She found the place, she got the hotel and planned the menu and everything. And then she convinced me that I could wear my sister's wedding gown because nobody would remember hers. She was married in April, we were married in September. You know, and then of course we each gave her a picture, and above her buffet she had my picture and my sister's picture in the same pose. The only thing that was different about the picture was the face, because it was just the bride. Same pose and the same gown, and nobody will ever know, but anybody who came to our house knew that we wore the same wedding gown. Of course, I had to have it taken in about 6 inches because I was thinner than my sister.
Let that get on the record. That's on the record, okay? Wait, we didn't go do his makeup and hair.
We got married, of course, this was an Irish-Polish wedding, and that was a no-no at that time. So all of Dad and his friends stood in one corner, drinking beer, singing, drunk as hell, singing all these Irish songs.
This now. No swearing.
Why was that a no-no to marry an Irish?
No, Irish and Polish didn't. Oh no, that was in those days that you just didn't do that. So then, and my mother told the band if they wanted to get paid, they had to play only polkas, and that's all they played. And they had 2 birthday cakes because we were married on the 8th, and Ed's birthday was the 7th, and mine was the 9th. And they sang happy birthday to me, and they sang happy birthday to Ed. And then we left my brother was so drunk and he danced with me and we both fell down on the floor.
Buddy?
Buddy.
He was so drunk that he made you fall down?
Yeah, he was dancing with me. He swung me around so fast that I fell on the floor. There was a bride.
How old was he then? How old was he?
He was about 6 years older than me.
And how old are you when
Younger.
22.
He's 6 years younger.
Huh?
Buddy's younger.
Yeah, what'd I say?
6 years older. So he's 6
younger.
years older?
Younger.
So she was probably like 16 then.
Yeah, but
What was he doing drinking?
It was a wedding.
It was their 50s.
Oh.
It was a wedding, you know.
Yes,
Okay, so that night we left on our honeymoon.
Where'd you go for
We went to, it was about an hour away. It was called Teeny Town Motel.
I don't want to hear
And when we got there, it said no vacancy, and I said, oh, Ed, it's no vacancy. But he had made the reservations ahead of time.
Oh, what a
And
man.
they knew that we were glad you went, didn't they?
He probably made him 3 years in advance.
And they knew that we were newlyweds because he had a packet of
He
love
had a standing
poems.
reservation there.
They had a packet of love poems and all kinds of different things for little things, gifts for newlyweds. And so then we got up in the morning and he said, oh my God, I forgot all my shirts. So he had to go all the way back home, and his whole family was still in bed asleep. And his father yelled downstairs, who's down there? He said, it's just me. Can you imagine what everybody thought? He comes home alone the day after he's married.
It's just me. Okay.
And so he came back with his shirts, and I had packed the car. And in the meantime, I had taken a little towel out of the bathroom, because Ed's mother told me, when you pay for a motel, you're paying for those towels too. So she said, you can take one towel. So I took one towel as a memory. I still have it at home. And anyway, in my cheater chest. And, so anyway, so then Ed came came back, and I had the car all parked, and we went to Mass about an hour away, and he said, oh my God, I forgot my suit at the hotel. So we had to go back to the motel, and the guy said, I really hate to say this, and I really hate to say this, I really hate to say this, but one of our little towels is missing. Do you think maybe your wife packed it by mistake? And he said, oh no, she would never do that. And he came in the car and said, that guy said he thought you took a little. I said, I did. Oh my God.
He found out about the truth.
Right then and there, you know, I was the innocent little parochial child.
Okay, so then you were married in September.
Yeah.
Where'd you live then?
In Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, we had it was a house that was made into apartments. You walked in, it was living room and bedroom and a kitchen. And I was telling Fred last night, well, I shouldn't say this in front of the children, but there was a young couple above us, you know.
Those are
Younger than you?
No, they were older.
Because you were 22, I mean.
And,
Shut
but
the
anyway,
camera off for this.
about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, we heard all this noise. I mean, you know, like somebody was jumping on the bed and all this moaning and groaning, and I, and finally we hear, but
Hey, Steve, should they have a light on?
it stopped, and I said to Ed, what are we doing wrong?
Too much information!
We'll edit this.
Okay, we'll be on.
That actually dynamo. What are we doing wrong?
So there's not supposed to be a light on this?
No.
Okay, just checking. I thought we'd missed all this info.
I don't have to keep going.
Okay, go ahead.
Before we got married, Ed's mother and Ed told me that the doctor said that we may never have children because he strained himself when he was younger. It was like walking up steps 2 or 3 at a time. And says
New birth control method.
he had to go to bed and he had to prop himself up with 4 or 5 books until it healed. And then he said scar tissue may have formed, and I may never have children. His mother called the
I don't know, prop what up?
His mother called the nun, and they start praying. And I was married 3 months, and I wasn't pregnant, so I went to the doctor, and I said, you know, I'm married 3 months, and I can't get pregnant. He said, go home and relax, and come back again in 6 months. So I came back. No, the next month I got pregnant.
Oh, Maury.
So
Here she
I went
is.
back, and anyway, and so then right away I had 2 more children. So we told Ed's mother to call those nuns to tell them to call the prayers off. And they called the prayers off, and then it was 5 years till we had Stephen. And then
Oh, and here I come. What good timing.
here's Steve now.
Speak of the devil.
Okay, now tell me, go get your father.
Wait a minute.
There's Christine.
Oh, that's getting a lot of years in there.
Is there anything else?
I never practiced birth control, and yet it took 5 years and 4 years to get pregnant with Christine.
I think that's God's way of giving you a break.
Yes, that probably was. Yes.
Well, prepare for having 3 little kids running
I had 3 kids in diapers. Maureen was not trained. And she
That would be enough birth control.
Edward and Christine. No.
No.
Ann,
And
yes.
Now, how much age group difference is there, Ann and Maureen?
Well, I must have been really slow.
I'm thinking there's 5 years here at least.
No, like almost 4.
Fine.
I'm 37.
okay,
Still, that's
anybody
a long
have
time for
questions?
you.
Other questions for your mother? Other questions for
Are
your
you
mother?
sure I was still in diapers?
I swear
She
to
was
God,
a late 3 in diapers. And you know, we didn't
she was
have disposable
fine.
diapers.
And it was Ed.
I had to wash
And Steve.
I know, I had to wash diapers, and Ed and I would have a We would try to hold out as long as we could because you put the dirty diaper in the toilet, and of course the next one they had to go, before they could go, they had to clean the diaper.
So you
So if I had to go, I would hold it and hope that it had to go before me.
I'm glad we get that special story. Is there? We'll be editing that.
How about when I was born, Mom?
It was nothing special.
Oh, are you kidding? Oh my God, when Christine, when Amory, the doctor told me when I went, he
Go
said,
around.
she is breaching. He
Go
said,
around
bring
the
your nurse,
other
you
way."
know that there is a 1% danger that these babies could die because it takes a long, you know, it's a hard, long
Over
labor.
Like time.
And so, I was in labor. They had sideboards on my bed, and they had, well, anyway, I couldn't get out of bed.
Take them upstairs.
But I thought if I could have got out of bed, I would have jumped out of the window because I was in labor for so long and so hard. So finally, the student nurse came in and she said, she listened to the fetal heart and she said, they're really getting weak. So she called the head nurse and she checked, and then she called the intern, the doctor, and then he called my doctor. The next thing I know, the phone was right outside my room. He was calling Dad, saying, we're going to do an emergency section on your wife. The baby's heartbeat is getting very weak. She's been in labor like 25 hours or something. And so Dad was home making lunch for
Maureen and Ed.
Maureen and Ed. And
The other two.
yeah. So then I went, that was my first section.
Why did they wait 25 hours if they already knew it was breached? Did they not
Yeah.
Well, because they hope those days they didn't do sections like they do today. You know, you could have the baby, but see, I was in strong labor, but I wasn't dilating. And, you know, because the buttocks are not just part of us, they're part of, yeah, you know, you don't come out as easy.
And then the rest after that were sections.
Yeah.
But now with Maureen, you had a fever?
Oh, I had the flu the 2 days after I got home.
With
Day after I
Maureen?
got home.
I can't wait to hear Ed's side of
The
that
flu
one.
was very, very
I've heard that before.
common, yeah, 1957. And the doctor said I had a fever. He said, well, I can't go near the baby. So Dad had to run out and get formula and bottles and nipples. And he opened the kitchen door and all the steam came out and he was covered with perspiration.
We'll let him tell that.
Yeah, okay.
But what else? What are the other highlights?
What about Christine was born?
It was from here. We want to know how you met.
How we met. Let's see. I knew Eleanor's older sister, Lillian, and she was going to be the queen, Snow Queen. So, she couldn't get a date.
And we can stop
Now,
that. You have to remove her.
Well, yeah, you can't say anything, Eleanor.
The poor child couldn't get a date.
Steve, take her out. We'll take her out.
My sister told
We want to hear this side.
Now let's go on this side.
Steven,
Larry were friends, and my sister was
Steven, come on.
and they told
Dude,
me,
go show your mom the artwork downstairs.
out of here. And we had told the truth.
Yes, I tell the truth.
And how did we meet?
Speak.
How
I said your sister Lillian, I knew Lillian.
and she knew Lord.
And she knew me.
This is like when I call them at home. They start arguing on the phone. I'm like, hello?
And so you were going to
Let's see our
be.
room, Eleanor.
That had nothing to do with it.
Okay, she's out of here. Pause
That wasn't what she told you?
Go ahead.
it. Okay, just go on. Just we want to hear your side, then let's hear his.
Well, I met her once before.
Okay,
That was
wait,
the
no,
point.
wait, no.
Yes, the first
Eleanor.
We want to hear all, but this is for your grandchildren. They want to hear it all, so just
So
come
you're
on.
too ready to get together and have 5 kids, huh?
Steve, take her
They
phone.
want to know about our meeting.
All right, Mom.
We came down
But you know
for
what?
our date.
I want to hear his perception
First
of it.
time ever I saw your face. That's the one here.
And what happened when we went on our first date?
Steve,
When you looked into my
Hold on, I
eyes.
didn't. Wait a minute, what did she tell
yeah,
you?
you know what, Eleanor? Steve didn't get to hear it because he was out of the room, so you go tell him your story and we'll videotape this
I'm gonna do this.
Matt,
in your first date.
our first date.
Make two.
Okay, I was gonna tell you about taking her to the prom, but
Okay.
if she doesn't
Start
think that's
with-
the first date,
We want to know your perception.
oh, okay. That's it.
Your first date with her, because you know sometimes they're different.
Yes. Well, let's see, the first date, because I think we did, I first saw her when I was up farm, and she was in her bathing suit, so she ran. Okay, I remember that. But then I guess we went out because we were going to go to the prom. But the whole purpose of this day was to get to know her because I was going to take her to the prom. Because her sister introduced us. Now, I didn't even consider that a date. I mean, I just came up and we went, I don't even know where we went, probably for a barbecue someplace. And
Well, what
over,
did you consider?
well, I didn't consider that a date. We just were meeting each other so that we could go ahead and agree to take Elmer to the prom, which she was the snow queen for. Is that all right, Elmer?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so what was the perception of your first date then? What did you think was your first date?
Well, I guess that was the first time we went out together. If we call it a date. I was thinking the date was when I really took her to the prom.
And she was a snow queen?
Yeah.
Well, did you kiss on the first meeting? Or
First?
date?
Oh my gosh, no. We would never kiss on the
kissed it for Samantha.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us the story of the first date.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's- I always used to say that, you know, she was a poor farmer's daughter. I looked in her eyes to say goodnight and she kissed me. So,
Where?
is that what?
Where
The
did she
car.
kiss you? No, where on your body?
Oh, on my body. Right on my lips. She said, why the cheek? Why would I
It's a
kiss her?
newlywed game.
Who would remember all those years?
Kiss on the lips.
Tell babe, tell babe.
On the hand. Okay. Does that take care of the first thing?
Okay, now tell us
What did she
about...
say about the prom?
Oh, tell us about the prom. Tell us about the
You
prom.
just tell us, don't tell us what she said, you just tell us your version.
So we went to the prom, and she was the snow queen.
Did you know that before you went to the prom, or was that like an elected thing?
No, she was, they elected her before the dance. So she knew she would be the snow queen. Okay.
So tell us about like your wedding day. How'd you get engaged?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, engaged. Let's see, Eleanor was in New York at the Bronx Hospital. And we went down to visit her with her mother
Who's
and
we?
father. Her mother, father, and me went down to visit Eleanor at the Bronx. And I had a summer job and made a little extra money, so I thought, well, we should get engaged. Now, she probably said we got engaged because of all those doctors down there, but that's not true. Because we got engaged at the church in New York. Let's see.
What was the
What
name?
was the name of the church? It wasn't St. Patrick's, it was a small church. So we were up there kneeling down by the altar, I think it was, and I gave her the ring at that time.
Did you say like, will you marry me? Or...
Well,
What'd you say?
Yeah, I guess I just gave her the ring and said,
Like you
we
guys?
had planned to be married, so there was no asking of
Was there another girlfriend on your part involved?
Another girlfriend?
After your first date with Mom.
After the first date with Mom?